Hi Simmers, thank you for joining me today. I apologize that this video is a little late, but not only did I get absolutely sick after uploading the previous video, sore throat, earaches, horrible, still getting out of it, but now I am having to record this video for a second time. Yes, I already did the whole thing, but now I'm doing it again because my computer decided to select a microphone that was not even plugged in as the source. So this is it, final run. Hopefully everything is working properly and we can get through this video, in which I will show you the apartment building that I created back when the for rent expansion pack came out. I think that's the name. And I did get to play it. I played all of the families in it, just, alternating in parallel to move the stories along, and it was a lot of fun. So I'm going to show you what I built, but I am also going to give you first a little tutorial on how to use residential rental lots, because for me it has been quite challenging, and I'm just going to give you the tips that I found. If they're wrong, I apologize. I'm sure you can find some amazing creators that have full-on tutorials on how to do this, but this is just like a quick guide on how you could download this lot and use it for your own. So I'm gonna show you first. If I go to the gallery and I find my building, this is the building that I want. Okay, it is a 40 by 30 size lot. It uses a lot of expansion packs, except for the last ones because I haven't updated it since then. And it is a residential rental. What happens when you want to place the lot, most likely, because it happened to me, is that you're gonna come here and it's gonna say not available for this lot. Of course, if it's too small, you'll never be able to place it, but it's gonna say not available for this lot for all of the lots. And that is because I am trying to place a residential rental lot in a residential type lot. So what we're gonna do is, and I like to start with household you want to play. I like to start with them in the empty lot, because once you place the residential rental one, you can't just move them in from here, from this window. So what you would do is, okay, so I have an empty lot with a household that I'm going to play. They're going to be the owner of the entire building. First of all, we're gonna start the move objects sheet, because I love to use it mainly for decoration so that everything else works. And then we're going to go to build mode. You're going to change it to residential rental, and then we're gonna go out, hit manage worlds. And now that this is a residential rental type lot, we can come to the library and place it. I'm going to do it furnished because it is fully furnished. We're just going to wait until it's built. As it is right now, you can play this lot. Everything should be working. You're going to be the owner and you can rent all of the different rooms. I'm going to change this back because, as you can see in this view, I can only see the apartment that my parent sim is living in and the public spaces, but I can't see into the other units without, going in, doing the whole light mode thing. So for the purposes of this video, I'm going to change this back to residential, but you don't have to do it. Now I can see everything, right? At the end of the video, we'll show you how to create the different units. If you'd like, just hang in there or skip to it if you want. But for now, again, you don't need to do this. This is just for me to show you how it works. Let's get to a little tour. Starting on the ground floor, we have the mid section of the building that is all shared public spaces for all of the tenants. We have then to the left and right of this, we have two more buildings, two different wings. They each have one apartment, sort of mirrored. The rooms are all the same, the room layouts are all the same, but some of them are, have doors in different places, but the idea is basically the same apartment mirrored from one side to the next. Then on the second floor now, instead of the shared spaces, we have another unit that is a bit smaller. It has only just the one bathroom and a smaller kitchen. On the top floor, we have the only apartment in this floor. Again, it's a bit smaller, but it has a lot more privacy because no one is going to go up there unless, they want to bother you. Also, I did this because we have a limit of 6 apartments per building. I wanted to have 2 more apartments up here, but I couldn't because of the limit. So let's check out the outside first, this is the front of our building. It's in Newcrest. Look at this. I never really consider Newcrest as a playing neighborhood. I usually just fill it up with different sorts of stores, gyms, spas, bowling alleys, where my Sims can come and have their little outings. But I'm checking it out now and it looks really pretty. Look at all our neighbors. We already have some stores, lovely houses. We have the canal going through. I'm starting to see Newcrest with a fresh set of eyes, with renewed admiration for the neighborhood. This is our building. We have the entryway there. On the side, we have windows. They do need some curtains. There you can absolutely see how I copied the bottom floor to the top. On the back here, we have, this is not part of our lot. This is a fishing spot that looks absolutely gorgeous, and it gives us an amazing view from the back rooms of the building. And then we have a little outside yard. We have some swing sets and a little barbecue spot if you want to invite your friends. We have our little entryway. We have the two little balconies from the ground floor apartments to our left and our right. We have our little for rent sign. We do need that to make the building work. If I remember correctly, we have these lovely double doors. They look so intricate, and I love the little lion's head lockers. Gorgeous. Coming through those doors, it may zoom out, and I'm sorry if it glitches, but it's hard to get the whole room in view. We have the main entryway with the stairs up. We don't have elevators. Here's the main boxes for all of our residents. All of our, of course, security measures like the fire alarm and the fire extinguisher, and the community board for residents to interact with each other and share different things. Then we have one apartment over there, one apartment over here, and to the back we have the shared spaces, which we're going to see first. Back here we have the little hallway that takes us to all the rooms. We have some windows. I did try to place the windows so that we're not always directly looking into someone else's apartment. And I know that the Sims don't care about that. Well, maybe paranoid Sims do, but I do. On this first star here, and of course, why not? Let's just leave food next to the trash can instead of throwing it out. This is our trash and recycling little room where we can keep all the gross, nasty stuff. We have a little cat adoption poster, because why not? And then that would keep all of the garbage contained to like the one room. Then we have these social rooms. First, we have the little lounge. And again, this is all shared by all of our tenants and any guests that they want to bring in. We have some entertainment with the foosball and the chess, a bookcase, some couches to rest, and a treadmill and a punching bag. So if you don't have those things in your apartment, you can come down here and use them to your advantage. These are our amenities, included amenities in the rent. And then we have the laundry room with 4 sets of washer and dryer so that everyone can get their clothes washed at any time that they need. We have some folding space, products there to use, fire alarms and fire extinguishers everywhere. Then this final door is the water heater, electrical installation, decorations, and thermostat control room. And then through the back door, we get to the little barbecue spot where you can bring your guests and celebrate birthdays and things like that. The little swing set and a lovely, beautiful view, and another door to exit the premises. Coming back to that main hallway, we have one apartment to the left, one to the right. But actually, I'm looking at it from the back, so one to the left and one to the right. So let's get started with this one. First, coming in, we have the little entryway with a little window that looks out the back. Then we have the living and dining room, pretty spacious. Have some floor-to-ceiling windows and some curtains. Could be in order for this, especially the ground floor. Then to the front of the lot, we have the kitchen. Really nice big kitchen with some nice finishings and appliances. And then through this door, we have our little balcony, a balcony that looks out to the front of the building. We can have barbecues, we can have people over. From the living room, we have our little corridor all the way to the back of the apartment. We have our windows to let in some natural light. Then we have on this side, we have a nice little room. The next door is the shared family bathroom with full bath, has a window, but it also has a little curtain for privacy. And then on the last door would be the primary bedroom. And here we have windows that look to the back of the property and to the street. And then we have our very own ensuite. Oh, what are you doing here? Just go. Ensuite. It's not a half bath actually, it has a shower. So we have a little ensuite bathroom, and that is the left wing apartment on the ground floor. And then to the right side, we have pretty much the same layout, mirrored entryway, dining and living room, gorgeous view through these windows, the same kitchen, same finishings, same appliances. And can I say that I just love these appliances? Also, I am not exactly sure, but I think I may have used one of the pre-made rooms as a base for these kitchens and then just modified what I needed to. I'll check it out after. Here we have a little balcony with the barbecue, not much else. Of course, like always, clutter because it makes it look lived in. Have the favorite pillow bar. I think this is one of those that one of those things that you can knit, like a plant holder that you can knit in game. And then we have the hallway, well, the rooms. We have one room here with an ensuite, so this is different. This is the full bath, same exact bathroom, same exact finishings. And then over here we have the second room. Again, this is not the room to be in if there's a party out back. I guess you're gonna have to sleep in the living room if that happens. And it has happened to me at some point in my apartment living life. And then we have a little half bath at the end of the corridor for your guests to use. Now, let's go to the first floor. Coming up on our first floor, there's the entryway and the apartments that we just saw. This is the first lower hallway. I tried to keep it as spacious as possible because there are going to be a lot of Sims in this lot and we need them to not get stuck. Now we have the same layout of apartments in this floor, so this is the exact same apartment as we saw below. Maybe some of the furniture is different in the back rooms, but it is pretty much the same. And the same applies to the other apartment. This, I make some changes because I played on it, so some of the decor is different, and I think I made, and then this is not our suite, this is just a regular room here, and this is the main bath, but you can definitely put a door there. The room is still there. Then we have the half bath at the end and their bedroom. Oh, this was a nursery, right? Nursery / office. I don't know where the crib is, who knows. And then the main difference in this floor is that instead of the public shared areas, we have another apartment. This is a smaller apartment. We do have our entryway with a little window, and then we have an open plan living room, dining, and kitchen. The kitchen is a little smaller, but it is the same finishings like I mentioned. Then we have one bathroom with a shower, and then at the back we have a crazy light here. I don't know how that happened. And we have one room here and another room here. They both look out the back. And then this one has this one has an internal window as well. And then for the second floor, the top floor, it's the only apartment in the floor in this level, and it's the same as the one below it. It has a little entryway with the open space floor plan and pretty much the same decor so far, except maybe the rooms are different. Yes, these rooms are different, I believe. They may not be. And this is our sixth and final apartment. Like I said in the beginning, I wanted to have more apartments on each side, but because of the limit that is set by the game, we can just only have 6 apartments. This is the full building. It's playable, it's ready to download and start playing and start being a fabulous landlord, because all of these apartments have a 4-star rating. I'm not sure what else you could do to improve them, but you're almost there. and your Sims are gonna be happy living there. And now let me show you how you can build this. Actually, I showed you at the beginning that I changed this back to residential because I wanted to be able to show you the entire building. You don't need to do that. But if you ever want to make your own apartment building, or it doesn't need to be a building, actually it could be separate house units in the same lot, and that is something that I'd be playing with, but I haven't found the exact layout that I want yet. But if you want to do that, here's what I recommend. Build everything first. Like you see here, it's a huge house. Build everything first, and then once you're ready, you change the lot type to residential. Then you come to unit configuration and you can assign the rooms to each unit. How do we do that? Well, if I select a room, you're gonna see that I have it's selected as shared because it is a shared space, but I can also assign it to a unit. So all of this side is going to be unit 1, even the entryway, and this is what makes it its own separate unit that you can play your own without having to play the entire lot. So that this is our first unit. These are our shared areas. And if I want to add another unit, I just select the room, I click on create unit. And that's going to add another unit here. Then I just assign all of the different rooms to the unit that I want. It's very straightforward, it's very simple to do, but the problem is that once you assign units, as you saw at the beginning of the video, you can't really go in and see them again as, just the one lot in build mode. So that's why I recommend that you first do everything and then you assign the unit. And then you also have the option to change which one is the home unit, so which one is the owner's space, and then you will have your very own rental space. But yes, you don't need to do this with my lot. If you download it, you can just download it and it will be ready to play. This is just some little tips on how to build your very own residential rental lot type. That's all for today's video. Thank you so much for joining me again. I hope you liked the lot. You can find it in the gallery and download it if you want, or if not, I suggest just play around with making your own residential rental type lot, and I will see you next time. So